I have been browsing through this Facebook group, the Toyota Raize Owners PH, at nadaanan ko itong mga katanungan na ito. Oo nga, pag nag-search ka kasi sa internet about Toyota Raize E CVT ay kakonti lang ang hits, mapa-YouTube man o sa mga forums tungkol sa variants na ito. Sa daan ay halos G at turbo rin ang makikita mo. So if you are window shopping for a Toyota Raize variant na perfect sa iyo, tara, baka makatulong ang video na ito. This is Better Reviews, and today we'll talk about the Toyota Raize E CVT and why we chose this variant. Please take note, I'm not a car expert. Lahat ng sasabihin ko ay impression, experience at opinion ko lamang po. Alright? So let's continue. Sa Pilipinas ay may 4 na Raize variants: E-manual, E-CVT, G-CVT at turbo. Ang E-CVT ay entry-level na CVT transmission sa Raize lineup. I'm sure nakapag-research na kayo ng konti tungkol sa Raize. So, ang papakita ko sa inyo ay ang mga kaibahan ng E-CVT sa manual, sa G at sa turbo. Being the CVT entry-level, ang Raize ay mas mura kumpara sa G at turbo. Dalawa lang din ang pwedeng pagpilian na kulay ng E, metallic gray at silver. A quick overview ng general specs ng mga Raize variants. Lahat po ng Raize ay may 1.2 liter engine displacement, dual VVTi, double overhead cam, 3-cylinder engine, maliban sa turbo na may 1 liter engine displacement. Ang E at G ay may 88 horsepower at 130 maximum torque, habang ang turbo ay may 98 horsepower at 140 Nm of maximum torque. Sa wheels naman ay 16 inches ang E at G, while turbo has 17s. Let's take a look at a more detailed difference of E compared to other variants. Sa interior muna tayo. Ang susi ng E ay ordinary, while G and turbo ay naka-push start na. The E has a back sonar but no rear camera, na meron naman sa G at turbo. Turbo also has blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, clearance, and back sonar. Let's go sa dashboard display. Ang G at turbo ay full digital, while E has an analog tachometer and speedometer. And in the middle ay ang digital trip display. Aircon ng E ay manual with digital display, while G and turbo has automatic climate control. E and G ay parehong 8 inches ang infotainment with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, while turbo has 9-inch infotainment system. The turbo has a paddle shifter, while G and E have manual mode located sa gear stick. Let's go sa exterior. The G and turbo variants have split-type LED headlamps with line guide and auto-folding side mirrors and sequential turn signals, while ang E ay naka-halogen fog lamps, halogen headlamps, and ordinary turn signals. Basically, those are the differences of the variants. So bakit E-CVT ang pinili namin and not G or turbo? Number 1, of course, is budget. On paper, 100,000 ang difference ng bawat variants. But with our budget and finances, we'd rather allocate those differences ng monthly amortization at down payment for the monthly dues, and of course, more gas, more money for road trips. Upgrade. Though E-CVT is inferior in some specs versus G and turbo, I consider it a major upgrade from my previous vehicles. The first 2 cars I have driven were borrowed from my father, a 1993 Mitsubishi Lancer base variant and a 2002 Nissan Frontier base variant din. Then my first ever owned car was a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, that's my wife. Then recently, a 2015 GLX Mitsubishi Mirage hatchback. So if you're able to drive these vehicles, a Toyota Raize is an upgrade at most aspects versus those previous vehicles. Number 3, we need a vehicle that could take us to work and round and about from point A to point B inside the city. Raize has the perfect size and fuel economy. We also need a vehicle that gives us comfort on long travels outside the city and bring us to places where our old hatchback cannot take us. Raize gives us the confidence and comfort to do so. So we've come to the next part of our video. What I like about the 2023 Toyota Raize E CVT. Number 1, price. Since we're on a budget, para sa amin ay panalo na ang price point niya. Plus, it's a Toyota. For under $1 million, we got a crossover with perfect price and size for us. Number 2, comfort. Though it's not a luxury car or a mid-sized SUV type ng comfort, its suspension is a big upgrade compared to our old hatchback. And the NVH level is acceptable compared to our old car. Ang Raize ay hindi matagtag, lalo na sa long drives. And as someone getting older, ay importante sa amin yon. Number 3, space. We always bring our fur babies out of town, and marami rin kaming dala na gamit sa trunk. Raize has more space than our previous hatchback, and the cabin space up front is perfect for our height and size. It's comfortable. Number 4, ground clearance. Though 40mm lang ang difference ng ground clearance versus our previous car, it makes so much difference. Walang sadsad so far sa mga lugar kung saan sumasadsad ang Mirage namin noon. Number 5, surprisingly malakas ang hatak ni Raize. If you look at it, parang ang bigat niyang crossover. But with its engineering, kahit 3 cylinders, and 88 horsepower lang siya ay hindi ka mabibitin sa paakyat at sa mga overtaking. What I love about it ay meron siyang power mode for quick overtaking and burst of speed, slope mode para sa mga paahon, and most importantly ay pwedeng gamitin as manual for more control. Number 6, fuel economy. Sa lugar namin ay laging moderate to heavy traffic every day. Around the city ay nag-average ako ng 11 to 12 kilometers per liter. Malaking kaibahan ito sa 5 to 7 kilometers per liter ng luma naming sasakyan. At sa long travel gaya nitong pumunta kami ng General Santos City ay naka 23 kilometers per liter kami. Punta naman tayo sa what I least like about the Raize. Number 1, the cup holders. It's great for cold drinks, pero sa mga tulad namin mahilig sa kape ay lalamig ito dahil nasa air vent ang cup holders. But it's okay, marami namang third-party accessories to add more cup holders. Number 2, being a 3-cylinder engine ay rinig mo ang makina pag nag-a-accelerate ka. While on idle, ramdam mo ang vibration, pero it's okay. That's what you expect from a 3-cylinder engine. Number 3, aircon. Though malamig ang aircon niya, you really have to adjust the vents perfectly kasi masyadong concentrated ang buga ng fan nito. Unlike sa ibang AC na na-experience ko na wider ang buga ng hangin. Again, this is not a deal breaker. All in all, we are very satisfied with the Raize E CVT. The pros for us overshadow the cons. If you have comments and additional infos, just comment down below. Please share, like, and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Further reviews, maraming salamat po.